All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are here with a new account we're going to be messing around with. I wanted to show you guys basically how we start this game, and we might start this series. It depends on how much time I have. I'm going to try to do as much as I can to give you guys like a beginning kind of tutorial on how I started this game. We do have, for those of you who have never watched my videos before, we do have an account where we have a uncommon only run where we're only using uncommons right now. That's the one we're really focusing on. And we have a 3-year account that we did with only heroes that everyone gets and only for heroes that are summoned from mystery shards. So if you're interested in that, you can go watch it. But otherwise today we're going to kind of just look at the first day and just see what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish. This may be a bit of a longer video just because we are going to have to go through some stuff. I figured we would just show the beginning while I kind of explain the idea of what we're going to be doing here. Otherwise, yeah, basically, it's not that hard to start this game, and you can kind of push through pretty quickly. We can skip through all this where everyone gets eaten, and we're going to choose our character. Now, in the beginning, you can choose whoever you want. The one hero that I personally believe is the worst one to pick out of the 4 beginners is Aethel. She's just the least usable as far as things that you can do in the beginning of the game. Kale is the most versatile one of the 4. The other 2, Galek and Elhain, you can pretty much pick them and it's fine. Aethel might help you out in Fire Knight, but she's going to kind of be a little bit slower. You can campaign farm with her, but she's not that good. We're going to choose Kale just because it's the best option for the beginning of this game, and I want you guys to see the best options. We're basically going to go through and kind of get whatever we get. We're going to summon the hero. You're going to basically just do the tutorial. None of this is very hard, all right? I've never actually shown this kind of stuff in the beginning, but you know what? It's good to actually see it. So now we're going to go into battle, and we're going to do the first area. Now, essentially in the beginning, you really just want to follow these quests as quickly as possible. We're going to skip over all this. We're going to add our heroes. They're going to tell you how things work in affinities. You want your hero to have an aura, so we're going to start. Now, you could conceivably do this with, summoning, and you might get lucky, and maybe something good will happen. But you know what? You don't even need to do all that. We can do this without having to worry about whether or not we have to get certain heroes, all right? Well, technically, that's true, but not really true. We don't have to pull certain heroes, all right? So now we got a weapon, and they're going to teach you how to do weapon stuff. All this is garbage. We don't really need any of it, but you know what? A free weapon is a good weapon. We'll take it. Equip this. Boom. Now they're going to teach you. They're not going to teach us upgrading yet. We're going to go back into battle, and you're just going to kind of run through this real quick. Now, you're not going to want to upgrade to anything more than 2 heroes. All right, you're going to want to do this with the 2 heroes that you're given. We want to get 3 stars for everything, all right? Because that way we can get rewards and free things. You're going to do this all the way up until stage 4, and that's it. The only time you're going to not do this is when you're farming something. You want to bring extra heroes in to get heroes leveled and fill your food up. Probably a good idea. There's also a lot of free stuff we're going to get from the Arbiter missions, and you're going to get a bunch of free stuff from doing Kale missions or whichever hero you chose. So yeah, there's definitely going to be some good free stuff that you can get that you can put on your hero. Now here we go. Get this, we equip this. Now we have HP as a set. So this is going to teach you how sets work. We're going to upgrade this crap helmet for absolutely no reason other than the fact that they want you to do it because it's a waste of money. And they love making you waste money in Raid. So there you go. Boom. We got our 4 pieces. And now that's it. I think that's the end of the tutorial. They teach us everything we needed to know. We're going to get a free leg there. There's also going to be some new stuff. So we're going to go to the shop. We're going to get a free 7 million silver. All right. We're going to claim this gift. This is very good for the beginning. You now have 2 million silver to start. We're going to claim our beginner stuff here. So appreciation packs, always good. Get some nice energies and silvers. We get free rewards. We can claim all of this. All right. All that's good. And then basically from this point, you're going to want to grab all your daily login stuff. So everything that's free. Polarium points, you're going to not really get much here yet, unfortunately. And then you're going to go into everything. Just clear it all out. Make sure there's no red dots left if you can. Call of the Arbiter. We're not going to go crazy with the video part, but we're going to try and we're going to do share, close this. Actually, you can just click anything you want and it goes to clipboard, and then you can get these free items. You don't have to watch the videos if you don't want to. Just click anything, and there you go. You get some gems, you get some energy. We're also going to be getting some good stuff, so that's why you kind of want to just do this. We got an EXP booster. I think you get some gear here too. There's a bunch of stuff that you can do early on to just make sure that you get everything that you need to kind of start your journey. We got some potions. See, this is going to help us get some quests done early on, and there's a lot of these. All right, there are a lot, so you will be getting some awesome, like, what is that? Auto battles. I'm not going to say awesome, but they're good. It's good. Oops, share. Sorry. I want to get everything real quick. Like I said, this is going to be a longer video, but you're going to see everything that you should be doing on the first day to make sure that you are getting a good start. All right, share episode. Look at this. All this energy. You're going to be getting so much energy that you can do all the quests that you need to do. And then the final day for Arbiter is a nice chicken. All right, so you get a chicken and some more things, and then we're going to get some silver too, but we're not going to do that because it's a waste of time. All right, so there we go. We've got all of our stuff. We're going to go into quests. Most of the stuff you're going to be doing as you play through today. There's also achievements here, which you can do real quick if you want. You get a free barrel so that you can upgrade somebody to 6-star, and then, well, not 6-star, but you can upgrade them to max level, basically. So you're going to use it on a 6-star hero is what you're going to do. You can change your avatar, get some EXP. Sure, we'll change our avatar. We'll pick, I don't know, we'll pick Kale. Sure. Confirm. There you go. We got our achievement, and you can get some experience to get your level up. Unlock a champion. You go. You see, you just lock, unlock, boom, done. And then you go back to here, claim all this stuff, claim. See, now we're level 3, and then you can enable notifications if you want. Cancel. We're not going to do that right now. We don't want to get notified about anything in this game. They're going to go through the pass that you're going to basically be able to do. This is a bunch of quests that we can do with every hero for the beginning hero that you get. All right, there's going to be daily challenges, and there's going to be rewards that you get. See, and now you're going to get 6-piece lifesteal set. Now, the daily challenges are going to change every day, obviously. So upgrade an artifact or accessory, win campaign, and win campaign. So basically just got to win campaign and upgrade an artifact. That's it. So we want to do those first. Those are the first things we're going to do. So we're going to go here. We're going to try and claim some stuff. Sure, why not? We got some free things. We got some badges. And then we're going to go into our hero, and we're going to see which pieces are good. Honestly, anything's better than what you had. So we've got lifesteal. All right. We're going to try and use these 2 weapons, all right, to get through. But we're going to see if they have speed on them, then you know you're good to go. This has attack, which is bad. This has a flat HP stat. This has attack, and this has speed. So this one's good. We want to equip this one. This one has speed, so we want to equip this one. So we're going to change that one out. All right, now we're probably just going to say screw it and not get these weapons for right now. It's not that big of a thing. We're going to equip the shield because it is what it is. And then basically we just want to get a piece. This has attack, so we're going to equip it. There you go. So we're good to go with our gear, and then we're going to upgrade our weapon. Not a lot. We're just going to go 1 upgrade. All right. We don't want to do anything crazy. We want to go right here. We want to collect our daily challenge, claim that, and then we're going to go back into the campaign. We don't want to get too crazy on the builds because you want to do the quest as they happen. All right. So now we battle this. Now we've got our heroes quickly set up to go. You've got your lifesteal on Kale, and he can heal. Now, we're going to be getting a full set of attack gear pretty quickly here. So we're not going to worry about upgrading the crap that we got. You're basically going to have to decide. There's things that I can't tell you what to do, and that's because sometimes you're just going to get crap luck like I just did, where I just got the worst gear you could possibly get, all right, from that pull. And that just means that you're going to have to farm it out later or use something else for now. We don't even technically need the lifesteal gear until the 4th day, so it just makes it easier if you get a good set, because then you're like, all right, cool. I can, I can actually heal myself when I run through things, which is obviously something good to have. Even if it's only 600 health, you don't have a lot of health in the beginning. So that lifesteal is going to really help you stay alive. Now, is that something you should keep versus being stronger? Probably not. That's not a good idea. You should probably just make sure your hero is really strong. That way you can do more damage, kill things quicker, which you're going to see they're going to be able to do pretty quickly here. There you go. Level 4. We got a new champion, which you could bring into this mix if you wanted to, but we are not going to do that. We are going to leave the 2 heroes in, and we're basically just going to keep fighting until we 3-star everything. That's basically it for this first round until we get the next hero. And then we're going to build up Kale with all the free stuff that we got once we get into the second area. And you're going to see how much of a difference it makes by changing up how much, what your gear looks like. Because we want to beat the first area pretty quickly, honestly. And hopefully Kale can just kill everything. He may end up getting her killed, which is fine. But looks like we didn't. So there you go. Level 5. Next. Keep going. Just keep going through the first area. And it's going to be stupid. It's going to be hard. It's going to be slow. You're probably going to have sniper die once in a while. It doesn't matter. you just play the fight again, and then eventually you're gonna win because she'll level up to a level that's strong enough to survive. We can put some gear on her too after this fight if we want to. See how she's dead. So right now would be a good time. Basically, you just play until you're dead, and that's probably the best bet. They're not going to kill Kale, so it doesn't really matter. But it will give us a level, and that's all that matters. It's going to give us EXP to beat things. We can level up. That stun isn't going to really matter. We're pretty much faster now that we have speed. We're going to upgrade that piece as quickly as we can, but we don't want to do it too soon because we want to make sure that we are, doing the quest as they come up. You don't want to waste time. So there we go. We got our thing. We're going to go back to the Bastion. And basically, we just need Sniper to stay alive. That's it. You just need Sniper to stay alive. So we're going to go here. We're going to equip all this crap here. Equip. Because we don't need Sniper, technically, unless you're watching my uncommon account, in which case you do need Sniper. Equip that, and equip that. And then we're going to come over here to Kale, and we're going to remove this. Remove. All right, so we're good there. And then we'll go right back to this, and we'll put that helmet on. Boom. And now she's got a lot more health, so she doesn't die as quickly. And then we go back into campaign right away. Boom. And now we go right back to stage 6, and we start again. So now she's boosted with HP. So even if she gets hit, she won't die as quickly as she did before, and we can continue on our journey. We only need to beat up to stage 7, 3-star, to make this, basically over. You don't need to go too crazy here. It's pretty easy setup here. I mean, I normally wouldn't even say there's much you really need to worry about. In the beginning of this game, it's kind of like, oh, hey, let's just do what we got to do. Most people aren't going to need help getting through this part of the game. Some people might. I mean, either way, if she actually got a turn, it would probably help. There you go. She's finally getting a turn. Are we going to lose? Who knows? Boom, boom. We got through the boss. There you go. New level. Hopefully she levels up. She did. And if you're having trouble here where you can't get the 3-star, you can just keep playing the level a couple times because you're gonna level up anyway, which is good. Or what you can do is you can just upgrade a couple pieces of the crap gear she has on her. Anything that gives her defense and HP will work just fine. All right. We're gonna try and do it without it. Oh, she messed it up. She gave the shield away. Perfect. He actually did the right thing there. Boom, dead. So now we're at the boss. Hopefully he can get his 4 hit off. You just don't want her to die before the fight because he's going to keep attacking her. See what I mean? So if he can get his 4 hit off, there you go. Boom. Perfect. 1, 2, and then boom. Boss dead. Completed the quest. We're done. See, you can do it with garbage. And now we've got War Priest. So now War Priest is going to be the hero that you're going to use to basically not die in the next area. So now we go to missions. All right. We can start collecting things from the missions, which is nice. And now this is where you're going to start actually doing things. So you have to equip a champion. We have to equip a champion with 4 artifacts of level 4 or higher. All right. So that's the first thing we need to do. So now we go to the champions and we pick him. And we're going to see which gear we got and if anything has speed on it. Here you go. Speed. We're going to equip that. And we're going to look at this armor, which has attack and speed, which is perfect. So now we've got a reasonable set of gear. This has attack percentage. We don't really care. This has HP, which is garbage. This is whatever. There's no speed on any of this gear. So honestly, none of it really matters. Same with this piece, and this piece. There's no speed. Can you use it to complete a set? Yes. Does it mean that you should be using it for long? No, it does not mean that. So now we want to upgrade a couple pieces to 4. So now we're going to upgrade this to 4. And unfortunately, you do not unlock instant upgrade until you hit a certain level. So you're going to have to sit here and actually watch this happen. It's going to suck. Actually, we might have it already. Let's see. Upgrade. I think it might have unlocked at 5. No, it did. Look at that. Yeah, sure. Confirm. There you go. Oh, continue. But either way, that's basically we're going to do these up to 4. I think the game just decided to freeze. Let me just say upgrade. Yeah, it's going to be screwed up. Awesome. Right in the middle of my video is when it does it. All right, hold on one second. Let's close this. And then we'll come back in. The game's been a lot more like weird, getting a lot more bugs. It's been getting buggier as the game has gone on. So I don't know if you guys are, if you guys have been noticing that. But basically, there you go. We're back in. Now let's go back to our champions. Close this out. There you go. Champion. Oh, geez Louise. Close this. Champions. There you go. All right, so let's go back to our hero. Upgrade. Upgrade 1. So we can go to 4 now, right? Yeah, okay. So now we can actually upgrade correctly. So there we go. We got our 4. all done. And then we're going to upgrade this boot to 4 because that's what we want. We want speed. We want her to be faster and hopefully get attacked, but we didn't. We got crit rate, which is just as good. And since this piece has speed, we're going to upgrade this weapon now to 4. There you go. Upgrade. And done. So now we got speed on that. That's actually a really good roll. And now we can complete our quests. So now let's look at all our missions. Boom. So now we need to complete the sewers. So let's go to our other missions. Quests. All right. We got some stuff down here. Boom. Level 7. Go through here. Challenges. This is a random account, by the way. So yeah, nobody's using this account. Probably deleting it, actually. Closing this. We'll be deleting it right after this is over. Here we go. Apprentice Pass. Daily challenges. Now we've got all of these free things that we just did, and we are going to collect our potions. And now you want to go into Apprentice challenges. So we need to equip Kale with 6 level 4 artifacts. All right. We need to upgrade Kale to 30. We need to upgrade a skill 1 time. We need to ascend Kale to level 1 of Ascension. Now, you might want to be careful with when you do these things because some of the challenges do require you to do these things. Say, summon a hero, win a campaign battle using 4 heroes, upgrade a rare, epic, mythic, legendary. Try to do these as much as possible in alignment with what you're doing. But for this, we're just going to say screw it, and we're going to upgrade them anyway. So let's go into the tavern. All right. We're going to see a dumb tutorial. We're going to upgrade his level. All right. Boom. There you go. Max him out. Upgrade. There you go. Upgrade rank. I don't think we have chickens as of right this second, so we're not going to be able to upgrade him. We're going to go back into the pass, and we're going to claim our reward, so maybe we can get some chickens. All right, so the next reward is 3 chickens. All right, so now we need to do 1 more of these quests. So we need to basically equip him with 6 level 4 artifacts. So now we're going to go back in and upgrade. Oop, close all this. We're going to upgrade every piece on him to 4. All right, so even if they're garbage, we just upgrade them to 4. We've got 2 million. We're going to have 2 million silver sitting in our bank account later on, but we're not going to pick it up yet. Upgrade to 4. There you go. So now we've got all his pieces upgraded to 4. Apprentice challenge complete. Claim this. Boom. And now we can claim our chickens. There you go. And now we can upgrade Mr. Kale to 4-star. Upgrade rank 1, 2, 3. Upgrade. Boom. Now we can upgrade his level as well if we want. We can take these potions, max him out, right to 36, and then we'll take these, max them out again. And then we'll take a couple of other ones. Why not? Boom. 40. Upgrade him to 40. Done. Now we go back in, we claim our rewards. See, we got more rewards. The quicker you do this, the more you're going to be able to kind of just do things. So now we collect that. Now we're going to ascend him. All right. We don't really care about the quest in this situation because we can just make him really strong. Ascend, we get a little tutorial. Done. So now we can ascend him, max ascensions. We can't do a max, but we can go to 3, I think. No, or 2. So we can do 2, ascend. There you go. Back to the passes. Like I said, you can kind of do all this stuff pretty damn quickly. All right, so now we need to upgrade Kale's skill 1 time. We need to equip him with 6 level 8 artifacts. And then basically it's a bunch of stuff, just leveling him up. So now we could just skip ahead and do that if we want to. Let's go into our... Oops, there you go. Let's collect this. We're going to collect all the crap that we got. 3 days bonus. We don't need that right now. We'll collect all this crap. We get a bunch of silver, and we are now good to go. Let's go to champions. We're going to upgrade him again now to 8. Upgrade to 8. Now, there are quests to upgrade gear to 8. It's not that big of a thing. We're getting lucky on those speed rolls, though. I'll tell you that much. Jeez Louise. They're just like, they just want us to have speed today. Oh, there we go. We missed one. Upgrade to 8. Because we want to get that skill upgraded is really what we want. Upgrade. And the extra attack here is going to be good. I'm not going to be upset with that. It'll be fun. Close this out. There you go. One more. This is going to give us more attack. And you're going to start to see that things have changed. And we can pretty much blast through things now that we have this set. Upgrade to 8. Sure. We're going to get attack. We did get attack. Perfect. Now we go back to this. Claim our reward. And now we get a book. 2 books, collect. All right, now you're going to need these for other skills, so you don't have to do it as fast as we're doing this, but we're doing it just because. So upgrade skill. You can upgrade skills. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go. Max those out. Boom, upgrade. So now we have more skills, more damage, and we get another quest completed. See, you can kind of blast through these quests pretty easily, see? And now we have more of these. All right, now you're only going to get 2 4-star chickens here, and then there's like a bunch more here. That's going to take time. It's going to take time to get those things. All right, so let's get out of here. Let's just collect any rewards that we got. So now we're getting energy, so that's good. And then we're going to go back to challenges. We're going to claim this. So we got some silver, and eventually we will get some books and things. Now, at this point, you can just continue if you want. We are going to go into here. We're going to take her, and we are going to not worry about her gear at all right now. All right, we are just going to go into the tavern. We're going to upgrade level, and we're going to take these 5 potions and throw them right into her. All right, so now she's level 22. We're going to upgrade her to 22 just so that she doesn't die. And basically what you can do now is 2 choices. One, you can go in here to challenges, and we can do artifacts, and we can win all of these artifacts here and equip a support type champion with 1 HP set, 2 HP sets, 3 HP sets. You could do that, or you can just move ahead, whatever you want to do. But what we'll do is just for ease of transformation here, we're going to unequip everything. All right, so remove, because it's only 2K to remove these. We don't really care. It's actually 4K for the big one. This is a waste of silver, by the way, but it is useful. All right, so we can remove all of this crap. There you go. Don't equip anybody with anything you think you might use, is what I'm probably going to just tell you. So now we can equip this. We can equip this. We're not going to try to equip anything that is 2-star or higher. I mean, that's 2-star or higher unless we have to, because you don't want to waste money on these things. And if we do need to upgrade things, so we are going to want to not have to upgrade garbage. I mean, more expensive garbage gear. So here we go. We get all of the silver back that we just used. Now you only have to get 3 weapons, helmets, and shields from doing Karnak Castle on normal. All right, and then it's 5 for the last 3. So what I usually would do at this point is go in and just do that. Like, you could go in here and literally just go into stage 1. You only got to collect 2 times. We're going to use the same 2 heroes that we had before. Actually, we should have brought in my other girl. I just realized that. But it doesn't really matter right now. You're going to see that this is going to go much, much easier than it did before. You're already going to start seeing one-shots and Kale starting to show his colors and how he can kind of blast through most of these fights pretty easily. You don't have to worry about it. Don't worry about EXP. Don't worry about anything for him. We got 1 weapon, so now we're going to do an edit team because we want to take her out. We don't want her in there. We want her. And then we're going to start. Now, you can do super raids here, which is nice, which I'll do after this. Basically, it just lets you do things much quicker. Look at Kale just popping things in the face. He doesn't care. See, she's way stronger. She's also going to increase his attack, which is going to make life a lot easier. Now we go to the next level, see? And we can do a super raid this time and hopefully get 2 weapons right off the cuff. That super raid has really made this much quicker to do the things you need to do. So yeah, definitely you're going to want to take your time and just do this. Just do the quests. Take the time. It'll make you better. We got 2 pieces. Perfect. See? There you go. Quest done. Start. And it's gonna basically make it so you're gonna get some books. You're gonna get a couple different things that you can max Kale out quicker. All right. The whole goal here is that we want to max Kale as fast as you possibly can, so that you can get through the normal mode and then move yourself into hard. All right. So there you go. You got 2 shields there, so that's enough to do it. And now we're into the next stage. Now these we're gonna need to do at least twice. And while you're doing this, you're basically leveling up your girl to max. All right. Hopefully, if you're lucky, you're going to pull some heroes or get some heroes from doing this. Some 3-star heroes that are going to be very useful down the road, which is why I think it's probably a good idea that you do this. We're going to replay that, because if you can pull Valerie right off the cuff, then you immediately have someone better than your girl here, because Valerie is way better than War Priest. However, War Priest isn't a bad deal. She'll help you get through most stuff. Now, we just did that twice, right? So we go to next. There you go. Say completed. Start again. We only need to do it. Oh, I brought my girl back in. See, this game likes to put you back with the heroes that you had at the last moment. So either way, we're going to get another level on my girl here. Now, if you do end up maxing someone, all right, while doing these farming situations, bring other fodder. All right. The whole reason we want to do this is because we want to level heroes and get chickens. All right. Oh, look at all that. Claim. I shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Claim, claim, claim. So now we only have to get 2 pieces from chests and 2 pieces from boots. And then this is done. We get another skill book. Close this. Oh, stop. Stop raid. Stop trying to make me spend money. And we get some gold here too. Go back in here. Now we go to chests. Boom. And then we take her out. Bring my girl back in. And you're only doing this with 2 heroes. You are not bringing any other heroes. Right now we can, because we already 3-starred it. So technically, I just realized we could do that. But just for the sake of argument, we're not doing it, because we don't really care about the other ones. We'll do it in the next area. This goes by so quickly, I don't even care. The EXP isn't even that great. All right, so there we go. We got our one piece. Let's replay it one more time. We were supposed to get 2. And you're going to start to see that Kale is much, much more effective now. All right, and we didn't even build him correctly yet. Like, we're just throwing the best gear we possibly have on him and trying to get some speed on him so that he can beat things quicker. There you go. And we're just unlocking crap. All right, so now we go to the next area. There you go. Start again. And you're going to see that this is going to really speed up your account. Just by slowing down for a second, you're going to see that you're going to be able to actually build your team up a lot quicker. And then we're going to be able to just blast through quests. You're going to be spending some time doing dumb stuff like this. It's going to happen. It is what it is. But you know what? You're going to be leveling up your account, and you're going to be getting more and more gear. You're going to be getting summons. Don't waste anything until you are doing a quest to waste it. All right, that's basically what I'm going to tell you. Don't start summoning things. Don't do any of that crap. Wait until the quests come up to summon. All right, because we don't need to summon to make this work. All right, we're going to basically just do it and get the heroes that we need. All right, there we go. We got to do one more because we only got 2 now. And sometimes you're going to have bad luck. Sometimes you're not going to get any gear. Sometimes you're going to get a little bit of gear. It's just kind of how your life works, and it's just unfortunate, right? Day 1, baby. Let's get our start running hard. Now, you could farm. I know a lot of people, see, we still got one more. I know a lot of people would tell you to farm certain areas, like get speed gear and speed boots and things like that. I never wasted my time with it. You will get through these quests just fine without wasting your time farming normal mode. You should never have to farm normal mode for gear. All right, so now we get out of here. That's all the quests done. Close this. Now we've got a book. Claim, summon 3 champions. Yeah, we can do that eventually. Challenges, we go in here, and now you've got another book that we can work on. And now the next quest, see, equip an attack type champion. Boom. Now we have to win 3 weapons from the sewers. See what I mean? There's a lot of stuff in here, so we didn't want to jump into the sewers until we get that. Equip an attack type champion with 3 offensive sets. See, so now we can do that on sniper. Totally fine. So now we're going to go into the campaign, and we're going to go into the second area. And now you just blast through it with 2 heroes. Boom. We've got 1, 2, and start. So now you're just going to use these 2 to get through the beginning. You can kind of blast through most of these quests pretty easily now that you've got a level 40 Kale. Honestly, level 40 Kale is more than enough to get you through normal once you start building a couple different other heroes. As you can see, you can pretty much just kind of push right through it. You don't need to really do a lot of thought here. You just want to upgrade him as quickly as possible, which we're going to do once we start doing the farming part of this beginning day. You're going to basically start farming attack pieces from this level. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. We want skull sworns. Nice. Those guys are good because you can feed them. I wouldn't recommend keeping skull sworns, but they are very easy to get. And he's a kind of a crap character for the beginning, at least for what you're trying to accomplish. If you're going to try and build him like later on and make him really strong, yeah, you might get some good stuff, but you might get, he might be good for certain things. But at this point in the game, yeah, we don't care about faction wars. The only thing we care about is beating levels and getting into the newbie tournament and getting as many rewards as we possibly can from the newbie tournament. Boom, we got hard scale. Hard scale is actually more exciting than the other one. Boom, start. We're going to try and do this in under an hour. That's what I would like to do. I want to show you guys basically a good hour start to the game so that you can kind of push through. Done, skis. Everyone's dead. Crunch. There you go. These fights go by so fast once you do what we just did. Like, just doing that first little bit of setup to get yourself ready and do quests is more than enough to get through what you need to get through. You could conceivably stop and do the same thing we just did before, and you can run this level a bunch of times. It is conceivable. It's not bad because even if you don't get a lot of great gear or anything like that, just getting the 3-star heroes is all that matters, because you're going to be able to feed those guys to your current 3-star heroes and get them to 4-star, and then you're great. Is this going to be speed? It's attack and it's got speed, so that's good actually. Now, you could conceivably keep your 3-star gear. That is something you could do. All right. It's going to kind of waste your silver quicker for the quests, but at the same time, it's okay in the beginning for this kind of stuff because you're really only going up to 18, like to level 8. And if you find a good piece of 3-star gear, then you might as well use it. So yeah, it's fine. We are going to need this attack gear to put on a hero right now anyway. So there we go. And now we're going to get a support set, as you see. All right. And then we will get to stage select and close this. We will collect our gems. And we will go back. And then we will clear our missions. So now we're good. We have to equip a support champion with 4 life gears. Equip a support type champion with 4 life artifacts of level 4 or higher. This is where we don't want to do anything with what we currently own. So now we're going to go onto her. We're going to take this and we are going to remove, destroy. You're going to destroy all of this. All right, remove, destroy. Remove, destroy. And there's a reason for this. Confirm. Remove, destroy. Now, here's the thing. You kind of want speed. All right. Is it possible that all this gear is going to suck? Yes. So here we go. No speed. Terrible. All right, so this has speed. That's good. This has no speed. That's trash. This has no speed. That's trash, but it has HP, which is nice. Defense, no speed. And then glove, no speed. All right, sucks. So our speed is going to basically rely on whether or not this gear gets speed. So now we have to upgrade it to 4. And we did not get speed. So that's a problem. All right, and the reason I'm saying it's a problem is because moving forward into the next areas is going to be tough if your hero if she's not faster than Kale. So basically, this is good. You're going to see exactly what I mean by using the worst gear ever. The good news is that we don't really kind of totally care whether or not she has good gear or not. As long as she stays alive, we don't really give a crap. Like her whole job at this point is to stay alive. So if every single piece here has HP, I kind of don't care. Like it's fine. It's totally fine. So there you go. Mission complete. Yeah, it's great. Mission complete. Let's go in here. Claim. All right. Use 4 EXP brews at the tavern. So now we're going to go. Now we have a bunch of brews. All right. We could use it on him, but we can't. So we are going to level up this guy. All right. We have to use 4 brews. So maybe actually, we'll level her up. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. 4 brews. Done. Upgrade rank. Actually, we're going to wait until we have to summon to do that. All right. Plarium points. We got a bunch of points here, so that's good. We get some silver. Always good. And then we go back in here. We've got progression rewards. Remember, you're going to get EXP. You're going to get a skill tome. Back to missions. There you go. See, summon 5 champions. Go. This is why we didn't summon any of our heroes. So we do summon times 10. You don't have to summon 10. You can just do 5 if you want. Hopefully we get a blue. We did not. Doesn't really matter. Close this. There you go. And now we've got our missions. Claim this. Now we have to clear 1 stage of the Arcane Keep or higher, which is pretty easy. So now we are going to go. Luckily, we don't care. Like we can literally just bring these 2 in. Like we don't even need to bring anyone else. I'm just showing you that you don't need to. I would bring them in here because you're going to level them up. The only place that I would say don't bring anyone into would be Minotaur, and that's because it's very specific to the heroes you bring, and you don't want to waste time and energy going into areas that you don't need to. Look at this. Just these 2. That's it. You only need these 2. You don't need anything else. Don't worry about building 7 heroes. Don't worry about any of that crap. Literally, 2 heroes is all you need to start your journey into the Raid Shadow Legend world. Don't go crazy trying to build 15 heroes. All right, there you go. Bastion, mission complete. You're going to see a bunch of ads, see, because they can't stop trying to offer you stuff because they suck. There you go. Clear stage 7 of Narbuk on normal. See, so now we're already moving into the next area. Leaderboards, you don't have to worry about. We're just touching all the red dots. Events are going on right now. There's stuff in here. There's a coalition event. We can't collect any of this because we haven't gotten any points. But if you do get points, look at this. You're going to get a bunch of stuff and you get this. There's 1 week left on that if you're starting. But otherwise, we don't care about it so much. Tournaments. The only one we care about is the newbie tournament. And I don't even know if they have it anymore because it was so bad, right? Do they even have it? Let's look. Okay, so there is a newbie tournament, the novice tournament, sorry. So just changing your name will get you an EXP boost. Look at this, 85, all right? So they're way past us, but guess what? That's not going to be for long, all right? Challenges, make sure you collect everything as you go because you want to be able to unlock the next piece as soon as you can. You win a campaign battle using 4 champions of level 20 or higher. That one's kind of important, all right? We want to get through that one. So basically what you're going to do is not use those other heroes not upgrade those heroes from 20 until you finish the other quests, all right? And what I mean by that is there's no reason to upgrade a hero from 2 to 3 star until you finish that quest, is what I'm saying. So here we go. Boom, boom. Bring our 2 heroes back in. We're getting our stars. We don't care. All you need to do to finish that novice tournament number 1 is complete everything as quick as possible. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter how quickly or how many stars or whatever it is. None of that matters. The only reason we're getting stars in the beginning right now is because it gets us some summons. It gets us some other things. It gets us some gems. We want to get as many of those things as possible so that you can start pulling heroes and maybe get somebody, even if it's just for food. We don't really honestly care who we pull. We would like to get Apothecary. That would be amazing to pull him early on. But otherwise, yeah, we don't really, I honestly could care less what hero we pull from those shards. It literally has zero bearing on anything, all right? It's not going to change how fast we get through into Brutal. It's not going to change how easy this is going to become. We don't care one bit about it. The only thing that would be nice is if we pull some epics, we can use those to feed to Kale if we want to speed the process up even more. But right now, no, we're not doing that. Next, start. Now, we only need 2 heroes to get through this, all right? That's it. We only need 2 heroes to start this game. One of them, you might be farming for a while. We're going to see how lucky we get. There you go. Next, we're going to see if we can get her. I just want to get you guys to the setup part to get you through into Brutal. That's all I really want to show in this video today. I may end up doing a second video for this. We might do a couple of these videos for next week. This might be the whole week, honestly. We'll just see how it goes. Because honestly, this is the only videos we need to make. And unfortunately, I have to do it quickly. Like, I can't do it slow. we have to basically do it all in one day. All right, next fight. So you will see a full series on this. I've been asked to do this for a long time, and I think it's time that we deliver. And you're going to see everything we do. So every single thing that I do right now, we are going to re-recording. So you get to watch the whole beginning of this game if you want, and how we set ourselves up. Oh, nice. Scalag. I'll take it. And now boss time. See how nice and easy this is? It just works. It's quick. It's easy. It's simple. And now that we can do the multi-battle thing, oh my God, so much easier. You're going to be able to level your heroes so damn fast. It's going to be crazy. But you don't want to be leveling heroes if you don't have to. Like, just keep going until you finish what you got to finish. There you go. Completely done. We got a nice book, skill book. Done. Stage selection. So now we close this out. So now we have another EXP boost and some silver. We're really trying to get these 90. All right, that's what we're trying to get. So now we close this. You want to do the quest because you never know. Like, always go back and check. I could run through the next area, but it doesn't need to happen yet. Upgrade a rare attack type champion skill with a tome. There you go. Perfect. See? So now we upgrade skills. Hit him. Look, 4 skill books. Done. Right into them. We don't care one bit. We've got 4 new skills. We still have skills to upgrade, so that's good. Boom, collect this. Apprentice challenge. We just got some more stuff. 1, 2, and now we got some new free stuff. So what do we got? We got some chickens. Perfect. And then we're about to get some silver. Close this. Close that. We're not going to worry about the apprentice challenges for a few. Now we just completed the daily quest just from doing all that. Next mission, get a referral link, which is really easy. You just go here, get referral link, say like that, and then you close it. We're done. Go into here, collect your reward, fight in Classic Arena 3 times. Let's go. Sure. Yeah, we love Arena. Arena is my favorite. So now defense team, we're just going to throw in our 2 heroes. So 1, 2, save. All right, close this, go into the arena. We actually don't care if we win or lose right now. We just need to fight. Start on auto, sure. Now, most people in this game are going to be doing what we're doing. So don't think that you're just going to come in here and kind of wipe the floor with everyone. You might. I mean, it's possible. We haven't tried yet. Were we supposed to do 1 fight or 3? I don't remember. I just want to make sure. Okay, no. It was 3, right? Yeah, it was 3. All right, cool. Just want to make sure. Battle. Start. Now, the ultimate goal of the first day, or day 2, however long you want to play, is to get Kale mastery's done. That's the goal. All right. That's your whole goal is to purchase the masteries for Kale, and that's it. We don't care about anything else. Boom, boom. So yeah, this is a team that actually knows what they're doing, it looks like. They're using a lot of good heroes here, but too bad it wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. Boom, done. All right, cool beans. You are good to go. Oh, it's going to be slow down now. This game just loves to slow down. All right, let's get out of here. Close this. Done, done, and done. All right, missions. Claim. So now we have to unlock a mastery for a champion. Go. We're going to unlock his, even though we're going to be purchasing them. It does not matter. Don't do both. We're going to unlock crit rate. Call it a day. Close this. Claim this. Clear one on stage 1 of or higher of Minotaur's Labyrinth 2 times. So we're going to go fight Minotaur's Labyrinth. We're only going to bring these 2 in. Start. We don't really care who it goes to. It's not super necessary to care about this part. Nope. There goes 4 heroes, 3 heroes. They thought they had it, but they don't. Luckily, you can kind of blast through this pretty easily. You're going to start to see a pattern of just ease of destroying things. War Priest works just as fine as the next hero we're going to get, but the next hero we're going to get is going to be much better. All right, replay. All right, we're at the 40-minute mark. We got a little bit more to go. I want to try and accomplish as much as we can in each video as quickly as possible before we move on to the next video. I want to make sure we're good to go. All right, he's dead. And now we are level 15. We've unlocked the Guardian Ring, so that's exciting. Now we're going to go back here, close this, missions, claim. We beat Karnak Castle. Win one of each of life type artifact from clearing Karnak Castle stages. So this one sucks. All right. So now we got to go back to the beginning. All right, basically, and just do super raids. And the reason we're doing super raids is because it's a low cost here. All right, so you don't have to worry about really wasting too much energy. Yeah, and we also just got a bunch of energy, so that's good, right? The main thing here is we want these quests done fast. All right, so if we get 2, we're good. So here we go. We got 1, so now we're good. If we didn't do 2, we might have had to fight it twice. So you're better off just doing a super raid to get it done quickly. We only need 1 armor and piece from each set. So the quicker you can get that done, the quicker you can go back to getting the hell out of this crap area that no one wants to play. There you go. Did we get a piece? We did. We got 2. Start. And see, just doing that little bit of setup has made it so that you can pretty much run the beginning of this game fairly easy. And once we start upgrading his gear a little bit more and giving him more masteries, you're going to start to see a huge difference. Next. Start. And this is why I've been saying, I said this on a lot of my videos. You only need Kale. Like, technically speaking, if you only built Kale, you can beat everything that we're doing right now. All right, you don't even need her. She's there as a balance to get you through. Technically, if you're like, especially if you're spending money, you could easily just throw a bunch of chickens into Kale, and there you go. You got yourself a freaking monster Kale right off the bat, and he can farm all the way up into Nightmare on the first few stages. So, yeah. And that's just Kale alone. So that's if you just built him. There you go. Start. Next mission. And we're unlucky right now. We didn't get a Valerie. We didn't get a Conqueror. I'm kind of upset. Conqueror is a pretty good early game hero. But once again, we don't need him. So that's the good news. So there we go. We got our gear. Let's go back. Now we finished that quest. Missions, claim. All right, equip another champion with 6 life artifacts. So we got to go in here, champions, and just pick a hero. Doesn't even matter who it is. All right, sure, we'll pick him. Life gear. We'll do these, equip. Just give them the crappiest gear you possibly can. Equip. We don't even care what's on the gear. We're just going to equip him. Here we go. We'll get rid of it. It's all going to get sold anyway, but we'd rather sell the good stuff. All right, so there you go. We've got life gear on him. Claim. All right. Equip a rare attack champion with 6 offensive artifacts of level 8. We already did that. 3 stars in Arnak. Done. Win one of each type of artifact from clearing the sewers. So now we got to go do the damn sewers. See what I mean? You're going to be doing a lot of stupid quests here. Here's a part where you could do it now, where you bring in, say, these 2. We'll just pick any 2. It doesn't really matter. All right. Start. And the reason we're doing this now is because she's maxed. And we want to upgrade these guys to 20 because we need to do one quest before we upgrade them to 3-star and then upgrade her to 4-star. All right, so that's going to be the next step, is getting her to 4-star. I'd prefer to not do her to 4-star if we can. So we're just going to do these quests. If anything, these guys are going to slow the quest down a little bit. So we don't really know if I even want to do that, to be honest. We might just take them out for the next one. How much experience they get? They get reasonable experience. All right, so we're going to take them out because they're going to slow us down. Let's go. We don't need those boneheads. We don't need no stinking boneheads to help us out. We'll just do it ourselves. Look at that. Boom, dead. And it actually gives him more chance to attack quickly and effectively. Start. So we've won piece of gear for each one. Eventually, we're going to have all 6, and then we're going to have to equip another bonehead with attack pieces. Once again, it does not matter who you throw them on. As long as they match the type that you're supposed to be fighting with, then that's all that matters. Doink. Give him a little doink. Dead. Everyone's dead. We got a shield. All good. I'm waiting for that one fight where we don't get an armor piece and we just get 2 summons. Look at that. She's even one-hitting people. I love it. Eventually, we're going to have to upgrade her to 8, and that's when the quest pop. You'll see, like I said, all these quests are going to pop up and show you exactly what you need to do. So you don't need to worry about it. Level 16, we're just going. More pieces. Perfect. And the things you don't want to sell is anything that has HP percentage on the bottom pieces and anything that has attack percentage on the bottom pieces, all right? And the reason is you're going to need them for quests, all right? They're very important for quests. And, well, they're not very important, but you need them. So it's kind of is what it is. Stage 6. Wait, did we do 6 already? I think I messed up. It's all right. We'll do one more fight. What's the difference, right? We're just cruising along here. And if you can't get the next hero, then yeah, we're gonna worry about it. All right, so there we go. Troglodytes in our bank. Get out of here. There you go. Close this. No, we're not spending $34 on a crappy skin nor buying your crappy pants stuff. Equip another attack type champion with 6 artifacts. So it's got to be an attack type champion, guys. Remember. So this is an attack type champion. Here we go. Perfect. Now we come down here and we'll just equip it all. Boom. No, we don't want to waste that one. That's a good one. Equip this. Sure, we'll do a 2-star equip. We'll do a 2-star equip. We will do a helmet equip. And we will do this equip. There you go. 3 pieces. Done. And we have to equip another attack type champion with 6 offensive artifacts. Oh, I forgot. Go. Did I not do it already? Hold on. So he's got 6. All right, so we're going to need another attack type champion. Support, defense, attack. Here we go. All right, we got to do it again. 1, 2, 3, and then do we have a helmet? We do not. All right, so we're going to equip this. We have a shield. Equip. And then we're going to go to him. We're going to unequip this. Remove. And then we're going to go back to him. And we're going to equip this. There you go. And then we just remove it. And go back to Kale and put his helmet back on. All right, we're back to business. Close this. Claim this. Stage 4 in Durham Forest. Boom. That's exactly what we wanted. So funny. It reminds me of the Bad Friends podcast when I forgot the redhead's name. He was imitating Stephen Hawking. He's like, "Why don't you play with me?" Like that's what that sounded like, which is why it made me laugh. All right, so there we go. Boom. So this is a very important part of the game, is where we're at right now. And the reason it is because this is the first opportunity you're going to have to hopefully get someone that we really want. Now, there's 2 heroes in here we could use and that are very helpful. One of them is that guy we just killed right there, that Graybeard. The other one is going to be Spirit Host, and this is where you're going to need her, all right? Now, need is a strong word. You can continue without her, but it would be nice to get her. Having 2 support heroes, 1 healing and 1 for attack up is very useful here. We are going to be getting some summons pretty soon, so hopefully we can pull somebody that's at least useful. It's not necessary. Like I said, you don't need it. But it's always good to have that extra hero to start building. You never know, right? But it looks like we are pummeling through this pretty quickly. But if you get a Spirit Host here, you are in luck. All right, you are just very lucky. We could technically run this a couple times to level if we wanted to, which is probably what we will do. Let me just see where we're at here. All right, we've still got a few minutes. So this is chapter 4. We'll call the first chapter The Road to Spirit Host. That's what we will call it. And the next chapter will be something else. Boom, smack them in the face, kill them all. These guys are jackasses, by the way. And if you're slow, they can kill you, especially on the last fight. You're going to see what I mean. The last fight is tough. And if you can't kill at least one or two of the enemies that are popping up, you're going to have to adjust your gear. You may have to just take whatever gear on her off and switch it to some gear that has speed, because you need to go first there. But I don't think we're going to have that problem here because we have a speed boot. So I don't think we're going to have that issue. Luckily, we got that speed boot right from the beginning there, right? So kind of nice. Kill everybody here. Auto fights. Now, here's the thing. We're going to take auto off for a second, all right? We want to kill these guys. We don't want to waste our main hit, all right? Even if it freezes us, we don't care. He's going to counter. Don't care. We're strong enough. Like I said, none of it matters. Boom, dead. So now, this is the fight that can kill you. These guys can hit really hard. So if you're not fast enough to go first and kill them, you could have a problem. But we are. See? Boom, done. Problem solved. So if you're having trouble there, which I just didn't, just make sure you get your speed up a little bit. You need to go first. You have to be able to go first to win that fight. That's it. It's the only thing you need. So if you have to adjust your gear and put some speed gear on both your heroes, then go ahead. If your Kale isn't hitting hard enough, then put some speed on the other girl, on War Priest, and get her to put that attack up before you attack the battle. Because that should be more than enough to get through. If you've been following what we did so far, honestly, I don't think you're gonna have a problem because most people aren't gonna have a level 4 Kale when they get there, because they didn't probably go back and do the things they were supposed to do. So yeah, there you go. Literally just follow the damn quest. That's the whole name of the game here. Follow the damn quests. There we go. What did we win, Steve? We won more attack gear. Is this any of this has speed? It's not gonna probably. Nope. So it's garbage. Great. Stage select. Get out of here. Close this. Collect. Now here's the deal. We need to level up some heroes. All right. And we are going to have to farm this eventually. We're going to go into stage 3, and we are going to take her out, and we are going to bring 1, 2, and 3 heroes. Start. So the hope here is that we get all these heroes to level 20, and we get a Spirit Host in the process. That's the hope. Now, it never goes that way. So this could be a long time. All right. I've done this where it took me days to get her. I've done this where I just happened to get her to drop on the first day. It's completely luck. All right. Completely luck. Now, am I going to spend so much time here that I have to do it? I don't know. We'll see how I feel. But I would like to get her for this video. So we might. We'll just see how it goes. I'd like to end it with me getting her so that we can move forward with her rather than War Priest. But it is what it is. All right, so we're going to keep replaying this until they hit level 20, because that's one, it's a quest that you need to have a bunch of level 20s. All right, we already have 1, so we could just go in and use potions and level someone to 20 real quick. That is an option, and then just come back to here and do it. But this is also really good for you to see, because now you're seeing that you already have a campaign farmer, and we just unlocked Demon Lord for Clan Boss. So we're moving forward. So the more fights you can do quickly, the better off you're going to be. And don't worry if you're not number 1 in the tournament in the first day. You're going to be number 1 by the end of it. All right? Because most people are just going to rush, and then they're going to get stuck having to backtrack through garbage stuff because they didn't do things. And they're not going to want to do it because they're like, oh, I'm so far ahead of that. Like, I don't want to go back into level 1. That's why we're doing it now. We're getting it out of the way. Same thing with that attack gear thing. We're going to do that too. There you go. Perfect. We got Spirit Host. We are good. Let's get the hell out of here. All right. Boom. Close that. Oop. Close this. There you go. Clear stage 4. Good. Win 4 crit rate artifacts from clearing Durham Forest stages on normal. We'll do that. Sure. But first, we're going to go in here. And we are going to take... Actually, we're going to take Spirit Host. Close this. Take Spirit Host, and we're going to upgrade level. We're going to use these. Max upgrade. There you go. Level 20. We'll put these in here. Upgrade to level 23. Sure. We're good there. Close this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the gear off of her. All right. Can we just remove all? Is there like a remove all button here? I honestly don't even know. It's been a while. All right, whatever. Remove. Actually, I can just do this. We can do filter, equipped. There we go. So we're going to do that. Equip. 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 And this one. And this one. There we go. Now, this is not the best situation. We're going to need to speed her up very soon. But in the beginning of the game, it is what it is. All right, so now we need to win 4 artifacts, right? Win 4 crit rate artifacts. So let's go here, close this. We're going to bring Spirit Host in now. She's a speed lead, so she's fast. So now we're going to hit start. So now you're going to see that we're going to be even faster because now we have a 10% speed increase to our party because of Spirit Host. And the good thing about Spirit Host is she can heal herself with her A1. Isn't that nice? So, and she has a thing called attack up 50%, which we're going to have to do in order to upgrade her. We have to ascend her to get it. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. And that's the thing we're going to love. So boom, boom, boom. Oh, and we've got Satyr, who's actually a really good hero, surprisingly enough. If you need a hero that can do turn meter drops and hit multiple times for Fire Knight, well, then this is your jam, baby. That's the jam right there. That's all we needed. It also is going to require you to put a lot of effort into it, so you probably won't even waste your time right in the early stages. We don't want to do all that. Boom, boom. I'm shocked we got Spirit Host that quickly. That doesn't really happen very often. I'm doing doubles, right? Yeah, okay. I would like to max her out. And I would like to get her speed up, which also would be nice. Really, we need to get a lot of stuff done in certain areas so that we can upgrade the things that we're getting in the tournament. Because there's a speed set in there, which we would like to get. All right, so there we go. That should have been 4, right? Was that 4? It was not 4. It was 3. Missions. It was 2, actually. Go. Start. We do need to get these guys to 20, so... Actually, I think I have enough to do it now, that one quest. So we actually are good now. So there we go. They're done before we upgrade, what's her face? So there. Same thing with level 30. You might want to keep them all at level 30. Just until you get to the point where you need them to 40. Because you can get through this stuff with them at level 30. It's not even like it matters. As long as you're giving them better gear. There you go. Edit team. All right, we're going to take these 2 out. And we're going to bring her and her in. All right, start. Now, this is 4 heroes who are all level 20. At least level 20. And that's one of the quests we need to complete. So this would be a great time for us to do it. And now look at this team. You've got a reasonable team of heroes to kind of fight for you. You could bring this in as your arena team if you want. Doesn't really matter so much. There you go. Perfect. We got a bunch of crit stuff. Let's close this. All right, we got a bunch of missions completed, so we're to clean that up. Win a total of 3 lesser potions from Spirit, Force, Magic, or Void dungeons. Now, that's where we're going to probably start the next video. We're going to claim all this. So there we go. Now we got another skill book. We can go into artifacts. We can claim this. All right, we can claim this. And now we only have to do the win helmets thing to get through this part. And then the arena, we have claim. Which one was that? We have to win 1 classic arena battle without losing a champion. We did that already, obviously. So champions, we need to summon 6 champions, common champions. All right, we have to upgrade 6 common champions to level 10, upgrade 6 common champions to rank 2. This is probably what we're going to do once we get into the part where we have to get Kale to 6-star or to 5-star. Really just depends on, what we need to get done here. We do have a market here we can unlock if we need to. We're not going to do that. The tournament seems to be working like we're getting stuff from here. Let's see what's on the list. All right, so here you go. Say we got some free things. So we got some more summons. and we got some more silver, which is good. And then we'll be moving into the other stuff here, which is good. But this is really the goal, is to get this. All right. So now we are 107 points. See what I mean? This guy's at 300 points. I ain't worried about it. There's been 1 or 2 times where I haven't won that one thing, and honestly, it didn't even affect me because I'd rather have the gems than the summons, but that's me. Now, one thing you can do, we will end this like this. You can go in here to stage 5, and this is where we're going to stop caring about stars. All right, we don't care about it at all anymore. So we're just going to bring these guys in. All right, the 4 heroes that we have right now. And we're just going to hope for the best. All right, that's it. We don't care if we're going to get 3 stars or not. It literally has 0 bearing on anything. It's not going to change anything. As long as no one dies, we're good. If someone dies, then so be it. We just keep going. How many stars we get is going to depend on how long we do this for. All right. So I could bring in just Kale and her probably and still win that. There you go. We got 2 stars. Next, we only need, I think, 6 stars. I think that's all we need to finish this. And sometimes you actually can beat the first 2 stages. Like with what we have now, you can beat the first 2 stages with just Kale and her. I have a feeling in this situation we probably could have. But just for the argument's sake, whatever. Somebody's dying. See, this is more like what the situation is going to look like probably, is this. But that just means you just fight more levels. That's all it means. Now, that guy's a jerk right here. So you're going to want to kill him as quickly as possible, hopefully. And this is where your speed's going to cause a problem. See, now we're screwed. So this is where you're going to have to upgrade her speed to be able to do this a little bit more effectively, because now you have to deal with this. As long as they get their unkillable taken away, we're good. The other thing is Spirit Host doesn't have her speed high enough to move forward, so you can't get your attack up right before the fight. See, they're also not going to charge the person they need. Let's do stage selection. Let me just see something real quick. We're going to battle this one. We're going to take these 2 out. Sorry, we're going to take them out. We're going to bring her in, speed up, start. Let's see what happens here. I'm curious. So there you go with that. I forgot that I put the health in the lead, so we're not faster. We want to be faster. We want to get as many turns as possible and not die to a stupid thing. She removes debuffs, which is perfect for those dumbass bombs. And hopefully he's going to come in and whack everybody in the face. All right, nope, he is not. Those dogs are the worst. They hit the hardest. And you can manipulate the fight. So there we go. We didn't have to manipulate that one. Let's go back into this one now. So this is the second one. Let's see if this works. So now we're going to do, basically, we're going to slow this down. So we're going to wipe the floor with this first team. Done. All right. So now, this guy's whatever. These guys can be annoying. All right. So what we're going to do is try to kill one if we can. But we didn't. We could do attack up, but it's probably better we kill someone. All right. Less people hitting you is better. See? Perfect. So now we don't want to waste this skill. All right. We want to kill these guys as quickly as possible, because the heal reduction, who cares? Like, he sucks. Actually, now we're going to take him out because we don't want him to. We only want one enemy attacking us. So there you go. Kill them. And now we're good. So now we just do our AoE. And we take him out. Boom. Problem solved. See how much easier that was? So now we can just use this attack. And there's your 3 stars. Done. And we get a new champion brute. All right. So now we get out of here. Go to map. And look at this. We get summons. You get 1 summon shard. So that's nice. So now you can get your first summon here. And hopefully it's something nice. All right. They're going to skip it. We can pick a champion. Here you go. We picked that guy. And I don't know. We'll pick this fat boy and him because he looks cool. So there you go. Now you're probably just going to get a blue. You might get lucky. We'll find out. Here you go. This is your summon for the first day. And we got Slayer. What a garbage hero to get. Now, he's actually not that bad. He does attack all enemies, and he has a poison. So, I mean, to be honest, he's actually not a bad pull at all. I would probably keep him. Obviously, we did the whole rare run. And then there's also these freebies you're going to get here, some more energy, some more Polarium points, things like that. But as of right now, we are now into stage 5, all right, with Kale, with War Priest, and Spirit Host. So basically, the goal here now is, for the next video, is to try to get Spirit Host faster than Kale if possible. If not, then we just got to get her to 4-star, and we're going to start trying to get Kale up to 5-star. All right, that's going to be the goal. Is we want Spirit Host 4-star, and we want Kale 5-star. We can feed War Priest if we want. She's already ready to be upgraded to 4-star, so she could be our next 4-star chicken. And then we can upgrade Sniper to 3-star, and then upgrade her to 4-star, and then there's your next chicken. And boom, you've got yourself a 5-star Kale because we already got the pieces from him from the quests. And then we will start getting more quest rewards from the missions. All right, so we're gonna go forward after this. This is day 1 of Raid Shadow Legends and the things that you can do to kind of upgrade and speed through your beginning of this game and to get yourself set up for success. This is episode 1. Remember, guys, that it always helps if you like, share, and subscribe. You help the channel grow. All right, we do a live stream every single week, and it's not just Raid. We do all kinds of games on this channel. Theria Restart is the new one, and also remember that you can become a member for $1.99 a month, basically giving you access to all my videos as soon as I post them. Give you some emojis and a free video every single week with a no commercials, just for you. All right, so this is day 1, starting a new account in Raid Shadow Legends. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.